previous videos, I've talked about wrapping hands. So I'm not going to take the time to show you guys per se how to wrap your hands. I just wanted to come around and say again how important I think it is that before you do kickboxing or boxing, that you should take the precaution to wrap your hands for safety reasons. It is not good for the health of your hand or your extremity to hit things really hard. So by wrapping my hands like this, I'm keeping my hands safe. So before you get your gloves, get your hands wrapped. After you wrap your hands, you're going to need to get boxing gloves. Boxing gloves you can pick up at most any sporting goods store. Dick's will have it, Big Five will have them. They usually run anywhere from about $40 up to several $100s, and there's all kinds of gloves. The ones that I recommend that you get are 16-ounce gloves. 16 ounces is a pound. I kind of think it's nice to work with a little weight on your hand. It'll develop some strength in your upper body as well. But it's going to be so important that for the protection of your hands, that your hands are wrapped, and that also that you put your hands inside these mittens to protect your hands. These gloves aren't actually to protect the other person as much as the intent is for these things to protect your hands. Your hands can break pretty easily, so you're going to need the gloves to protect your hands. So go ahead and get your gloves on. We're going to talk about how to cover, how to protect yourself so that you don't get punched in the face. So the first thing we're going to do is, Samuel, can you show them a fighting stance and go ahead and put your guard up, right, like this. So this is called a guard. This is where we start. Now, if you're about to get punched, Samuel, go ahead and drop your hands so that they can see you. If you're about to get punched, one of the first things that I'm going to need you to do is drop your chin just like this. And then the next thing that I'm going to need you to do is kind of pick your shoulders up like this. And then from here, you put your hands up high in a guard in front of you like this. If there's something that's about to hit you in the face with your shoulders up and your chin down, you're going to put your head or your hands tight on your forehead just like that. So we're going to talk about the cover that's from the straight on punch. So I just talked about how your mouth should be closed, right? And your chin down. So let's see your fighting stance. Chin down. Now just drop your guard so everybody can see. That's, yes, exactly. And then the elbows up. So you're going to give me a high guard right from there. Now, when it comes straight in, we're covering the straight punch. So Michelle, give her a straight punch. Exactly. See how Swan's gloves are anchored to her forehead? Swan, show them what it looks like when there's just a little space there. Like you raise up your hands and then, right, bang, you're gonna get hit with the gloves. So, and nobody should be doing this really hard anyways. So Swan, show them that high guard again, cover. Michelle's gonna 1, 2, and now Michelle's gonna do the 1, 2. Exactly, and the 1, 2.